Hi, welcome to the Movie Blog TV. I'm the founder and the editor of the movie blog, Jon Campea, and this is my quick 3-minute review of The Benchwarmers. Now, The Benchwarmers stars Rob Schneider, David Spade, and Jon Heder, of course from Napoleon Dynamite fame. They appear in the film as 3 adult friends who decide to stand up to Little League bullies, these are children between the ages of 9 and 12, who are picking on younger nerd kids because they themselves were nerd kids and were bullied as children. And what do? They decide to form a baseball team with just the 3 of them, adults, to take on these 12-year-olds. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Benchwarmers is one of the absolute worst, pathetic pieces of crap films I've ever seen in my life. Now, there was a day when I was a real David Spade fan, back in the day when he used to be the side man to Chris Farley, even when he first did his show Just Shoot Me, which I used to really like. Somewhere along the lines, David Spade became a joke. Rob Schneider's kind of in the same boat. He's never done anything well as a lead man. Now, I still have a lot of respect for Rob Schneider when he plays comedic supporting roles. However, he's proven time and time again, i.e. Deuce Bigalow 2, The Animal, or anything else you want to throw up, that when he tries to take a lead, he just can't carry it. Jon Heder, sadly, and I say this sadly because I'm a Napoleon Dynamite fan, has sadly proven that his 15 minutes of fame are over. He has no range, he can't act, and it's really sad to say, but Heder was absolutely horrible in this film, and that really broke my heart because I was hoping we were going to see the breakout of a new young rising comedic star. But after seeing him in that Reese Witherspoon film and now seeing him in this, I have very little hope that Heder's career is going to go very far. Benchwarmers does have a couple of small positives to it, the biggest of which is the presence of Jon Lovitz, of course from Saturday Night Live fame. Lovitz plays a rich billionaire who also used to be a nerd kid, and he decides to get behind the cause of these 3 guys and finance their quest to bring equality to nerd kids everywhere. However, the laughs are very few and very far between. Sadly, the 2 biggest jokes, aside from Jon Lovitz, come from exactly what you would expect from a David Spade and Rob Schneider film. A fart joke and a crotch shot joke. And really, when all you have to fall back on are fart jokes and crotch jokes, that really doesn't say much for your film. This movie's absolutely pathetic. I would put it as probably the 4th worst film I've seen in the last 5 or 10 years, behind only Catwoman, Battlefield Earth, and maybe Deuce Bigalow 2, also starring Rob Schneider. The movie's a complete waste of time, and it's not a big secret why the studios didn't release this film for the critics to see and review in advance. They knew this film sucked, they knew it themselves, and didn't want the word to get out. Well, it really does suck that bad. Don't bother seeing it. Save your money. If you are very lonely and have no life, maybe someday rent it on DVD. Otherwise, avoid this pathetic piece of garbage film. For the Movie Blog, I'm Jon Campea.